guys, welcome to Rondo's Garage. We're going to be working on the 99 Mustang GT. We're going to be pulling the motor out and fixing the strut tower. So, I got this car for $450 on Facebook Marketplace. Let me show you why that is. Alright, let me show you why I got this so cheap. Oh yeah, you can hear that. Yep, she's junk. So, in the end, that motor is done. The amount of time that it's been running with a rod knock, there's metal throughout the whole engine. So, we're gonna take that out, put that in. Another 4.6. Don't worry about the Coyote. That's for later on. But, yep. Okay, so I was taking this wire off and the stud broke on the alternator. So I need a new alternator now. I'm almost to the point of pulling this out. I got two exhaust flanges that the nuts are rusted up. I'm going to have to torch them out. And I got to get the power steering pump off. And two bell housing bolts. And then she'll be out. So here's the left side exhaust. That top nut is completely stripped. And the right side, it will not move at all. So I'm gonna have to torch them up, get them hot, try to get them out of there.
Action.
All right, we're gonna take a little break from working on the car. We're gonna have some fun. Okay, so it's day 2. I left you guys yesterday. I pulled the engine out and I was cleaning up the garage. I actually moved the whole car and cleaned the floor so I could get under there a little bit better. I pulled the transmission out off camera yesterday and I started to assess the situation with the rust. So this is what we're working with. It is pretty far gone. I'm gonna have to take out this brake booster setup and start cutting on this one to replace that one. I'm going to leave the cradle in the car and take the bolts out and kind of use the cradle to mock up where the rail is going to go, because I'm actually going to replace a whole section of this frame rail here. This one's a little messed up, but I'll straighten it out. Okay, so while I was in the car getting the pedals loose to get the booster off, I decided I took out the seat to make it a little bit easier to get to the bolts, because I'm changing the whole interior of the car to all black. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get this booster off now. This piece needs to get broken off a little bit. There we go. So now, there we go. Ooh, she's really in there. Oh. Let's see here. Just holding me up. No, there we go. There. All right. Now that that's out of the way, we can see what we're really working with here. Yeah. That's gonna be bad. Okay, so I got the bolts out of the subframe, going in through the frame. They were very, very rusted, and so isn't the frame. So it's a little bit bigger of a hole than I thought I was gonna have, but I'll make it work. So here is the aftermath of getting the bolts out. Still not that bad, because I'm gonna cut it right there. You can see where I started to cut. It's gonna come up on a little bit of an angle over, catch that up there. And then back here, you can see where I started to cut. That's, oh, focus. That's about where the backside is gonna be cut. So I gotta cut out that section, and then that line on top is where it's gonna be cut across the top. So we'll go from there. So I finished up cutting out the frame rail and cut out the other piece of the tower that I'm going to patch into it. And this is what we are working with. So this is going to be, obviously I'm going to put a piece in between for the cutout, but I'm going to tack it up in there like that. And it should work. This frame rail was a little damaged, but I'll reinforce it anyways. Okay, we did a lot on the car today. I figured we wouldn't get that frame rail get in there yet, but it's almost there. If you like what you guys see, subscribe, comment, like, share the video. Have a good one.